What's good, family? What's good? IOBA, my name is TC. You know, I didn't want to have to put this message out there like this, but I'm just going to do this and I'm going to leave this sitting here. I know that everybody goes through hard times. Everybody goes through some tough periods in their life. Everybody does. But I think that at some point, you got to start coming up with permanent solutions to problems that happen to you over and over again. You got to come up with permanent fucking solutions to problems that happen to you over and over again. You dig me? For example, if you work and you get paid twice a month and you keep running out of money, you got to come up with a permanent solution to that problem. You got to figure out why you're running out of money, where your money going, how you going to not let this happen again going forward. You can't keep calling up your relatives and using them as automatic teller machines. You can't do that. Everybody got somebody in their family who somehow, some way remains solvent. Everybody got somebody in their family who rarely, if ever, says no. You as a good, conscious, adult individual can't keep running back to that person every time you get your ass in a bind. You got to be forward thinking. You got to see problems coming down the road, and you got to do shit to handle those problems when they arise. Because like I said, you got to see them coming down the road. And you can't do dumb shit and expect people to bail you out. Especially when they warned you that you were going to have a problem. I don't know where people get off thinking that their problems are somebody else's responsibility. I don't know where people get off thinking that their problems are somebody else's responsibility. It don't even make no fucking sense. We all going through the same things. We all going through the same things. A little short here. A little tight there. But you can see what's happening and what's going to happen to you. And you got to live within your income bracket. If you at the end of the month are always $200 or $300 short, for example, and you driving a car that's way more vehicle than you need, and your payment on that vehicle is say $500-$600 a month, well, there's your shortfall right there. What you got to do is you got to get something that fits better in your budget. Well, first you got to make an actual budget, don't you? And you can't be stubborn while you begging. The worst thing in the world is a person who begging, and the person who they begging from tell them how to not have to beg, and the beggar has an attitude. The good thing about these cell phones that we have is they have blocking mechanisms on them. Sometimes what I do is if I see a certain number come up, it's straight blocked, because I know they're not calling me to check on me. I know they're not calling me to converse with me and, talk about politics or sports They're calling me up because they need $40, $50, $100. And it don't sound like much to them. But they don't bear in mind that they've done this 2 or 3 times over the last couple of months. Now, like I said, there were times when I was short. But I took steps to make sure that shortage never happened again. I'd pick up another job. I'd pick up some more hours here, pick up some more hours there. But sometimes, and I mean this, it may call for you to totally rearrange your life and how you do stuff. But if that's how you got to do it, that's how you got to do it. When you got a catastrophic incident happen in your life and you trying to live like that thing didn't happen, well, that's a recipe for disaster also. Like, for example, one of your main breadwinners ain't with you no more. Your income just got cut by half, and sometimes 2/3. Well, you got to live a half or 2/3 cheaper, don't you? You can't call up somebody and ask them to make up the shortfall that your significant other had, or that person that isn't in your life no more had. You can't call up somebody else and have them make up for that because you don't want to change how you living. It's crazy. It's not fair, and it needs to stop. It needs to stop because it don't make no sense. I remember, just like it was fucking yesterday, being in them tight situations. But rather than call around and beg and borrow and steal, I picked up more hours. I found something that I could do that wasn't that physically taxing that they would pay me for, and I used that money to dig myself out of the hole or grind through that tough period that I was in. That's what I did. And that's what, to me, a lot of people need to do. The world ain't gonna get no easier. Your 30s and your 40s and sometimes your 50s are the most difficult years of your adult life. And you're gonna struggle like that, especially in this country, in the United States. You're gonna struggle like that. And I don't care how many goddamn times you tell people that that's what the deal is, that those are your toughest years. They don't listen to you. They think you don't know what you're talking about. They want to call you old and say that, that shit don't happen no more. And that's how it was when you was young and we ain't like that no more, when it's exactly like that. Because they trying to borrow money from us old heads. Because they think we ain't got nothing to do with our money. We, meaning older folks, and responsible people, not just older folks, but people who can make it happen on what they got. We are stretched to the limit also. We don't have extra money laying around. We don't have fucking extra money laying around that they can tap into. No. So when you get in a situation where your money tight and that thing keeps happening, you're going to have to make some fundamental changes in order to make your lifestyle fit your budget. You're going to have to make some fundamental fucking changes to make your lifestyle fit your budget. You can't call all over the goddamn, all through your family, digging out their pockets, because they have the same problems that you have. So I'm done. Don't call me up with that bullshit about how tough you got it. Get another job. That's what they told me. Get another fucking job. You know what I'm saying? Buy a smaller car. Live within your means. But don't make me pay for your fucking extravagant lifestyle. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, that's it for now, y'all. Y'all take that with you. Peace.